Well, what's going on, everybody? Well, guys, guess what? Um, I can honestly say, you know, I love my family, and to all my subscribers out there, as a Christian man, even though I know sometimes I don't act like it, hey, I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect. But just want to say, love y'all, from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. And, wow, my eyes are getting watery. Now, I don't know if anyone caught last night's SmackDown. AJ Lee or April Jeanette Mendez Brooks, the wife of CM Punk, appeared right at the end of SmackDown last night. And I told people, hey, I'll believe it when I see it. Well, guess what? I saw it. I believe it. But right now, I am currently, I'm having to watch my steps as I walk down the trail. Got an itch. And trying to learn how to keep this camera still. Now, because, I got the right line on the second pole. And now I'm wiping some web off my face. And I'm heading down the trail. Now I'm probably just gonna be fishing. Dang it. More web until like 11:30. Just so that I can, keep up with the college games today. Because at noon you got the NC State Wolfpack taking on the Virginia Cavaliers, ACC matchup. 3:30 this afternoon, Georgia Tech takes on Gardner Webb. And I guess that, for this case, that'll just be a tune-up game before they play Clemson next week at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. So, yeah. And, it's awesome, though, And for the Georgia fans, damn webs. Georgia has that game with Austin Peay, but I mean, I know, Georgia don't make their schedule. And I know I've been grilled when I commented on it saying no disrespect to Georgia, but they always get these slack, easy opponents. And some people are like, well, we opened up to Clemson. I said, okay, but see, when that year they opened up a Clemson, the Clemson Tigers had that quarterback, the option quarterback. Dang it. And Georgia vividly remembers, okay? They remember back when Paul Johnson coached Georgia Tech. It was option, option, option. So Georgia knows how to stop an option. That's why they beat down Clemson. And then, okay, so at one point, the Dogs got the Oregon Ducks. Okay, they caught Oregon on a very bad year. If they caught the Oregon Ducks that I've seen in the past, Okay? Georgia probably could have, and would have probably lost. But that's just my opinion. And then, it was like that year. And I think this is probably back when the Georgia Dome was still existence. Georgia had that one football game against Boise State. And I remember my dad was alive then. Dad's like, oh, they're going to beat them down. They're going to beat Boise State down. I said, I don't think so. I don't know. They have no idea Georgia has no idea what they were in for. Now, I don't remember that score, but I do very well remember that the score was not that close. By no means. I mean, Boise State had demolished them. And my dad was just sitting there looking at the TV, looked at me, and my dad was like, well, I'll be damned, son, you were right. Georgia had no clue what they were in for. I mean, honestly though, I miss my dad. I miss taking him fishing. Because I know I said on one video that September 11th of 2019, my dad had passed away. And so it's heading on that 6-year anniversary of the day he died. But hey, it's always been said by people, and man, I swear I got a lot of webs on me. I can't sit back, wallow, and be like, oh man, if I had just been at that ER, I would have done, trying to hold things still. Sorry about that. But yeah, trying to say that, oh well, no, he's going home. And I'd be like, well, have you at least gave him an examination? And if they said no, I'd be like, you sons of bitches, do a damn examination. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, well. And then I probably would have been escorted out by security for causing a damn ruckus. One thing about me, when it comes to me, my family, I will defend my family tooth and nail. I will defend my family through hell and high water. I don't care. And had to knock off a spider web that I would have walked right into. And there was a big old Juro on that web. Whoa, I about lost my balance. I wasn't watching where I was stepping. Wow. Honestly, folks, how many times have I walked down here? God. And how many times have I freaking walked down here? And how many bloody times have I freaking, seriously. I just about lost my damn balance. Walking on a spot that I've probably walked on 1,000,000 times. A little figurative estimation. 'Cause you know, I've been coming down to this area since I was 10, so yeah. And now I am making my way out towards oh wow. Look at the ducks over here, folks. We got some ducks, a nice family of ducks. Ah man, freaking spider webs. Ah. I swear. Oh yeah, and there's people out here on a boat. Yeah, as soon as they noticed I was talking on a camera, they're getting ready to turn and run, turn back and go. Well, like I said, it's my First Amendment right. I have a right to, you know, fuck. Sorry, folks, I didn't mean to drop the F-bomb. It was another unexpected spider web. Like I said, I mean, I don't mind the spider webs. I just don't like the spiders. I mean, that's just it. And, well, hell's bells. It looks like the lake levels have dropped even more than the last time I was here. I mean, aside from the lack of rain, well, they must have the freaking dam opened up. But what can I do? Well, layman's terms, not a damn thing. Because the dam in just outside Red Top Mountain State Park, it opens up early fall to mid-fall at times. Now, sometimes they do open it up earlier than that. And hold that thought, folks. I'm trying to get this stupid thing to open up here. There we go. I'm still trying to get used to my new tripod that I got at Five and Below. So. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Sorry, folks. I mean, I'm sorry for the constant swearing on, saying damn it, damn it. I'm trying to find a spot where I can sit this thing and, get my fishing started. And it's not, nothing's really getting along with me right now. Let's see here. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Come on, damn it. Okay. I think that should work. Now, one pole, I'm gonna use a live night crawler. The that I got from Walmart. The garlic ones, the garlic worms. And then there's the Canadian night crawlers. I'll be using a bit of that on it. But on another pole, I'm gonna have my the grasshopper and chicken blood dough bait and the crawfish and chicken blood dough bait and any other dough baits that I have on my possession. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Now, here is the garlic scented night crawlers that I got. And of course, now this is the pole. And yes, the one that I actually had the had that 25-pound test line when this thing said 6 to 12-pound test. And I thought, oh hell no, I'm just gonna put whatever damn line I want. Well, I learned the hard way you can't do that. Oh howdy. Boy, these worms really stink. I think they've been dead in my car for about a day. Well, actually, I may just go right here and just drop it right here. See if I can get me a couple of bluegill or shads and use them for catfish bait. Cause Lord knows I hadn't had no luck with the bass. I mean, I got some of the best top water lures. I got some of the best spinner baits, crankbaits, and wouldn't you know it, these bass were not touching it. Hold that. Folks, I may just go ahead and put, let's see, where's that bobber I had? Okay. There's my hook setter. And let's see here. Okay, let me put the hook on the ground. Okay, so need to lift this up a little bit higher. All right, now. slack here. All right, now. All right, now folks, the automatic hook setter. About to get that set up. And see if I can catch any catfish out here today. And all that good stuff. And man, I really should have this camera facing on either facing towards this side or come this way and face this side, but every time I tried to do that, this tripod won't keep it standing up. And so, let's see now. Bobber over there is still up, so nothing's touched it yet. But yeah, I think those night crawlers are dead, because I mean, besides the garlic odor, it really had like the smell of death odor. So I think they've been dead for the past day and a half. I'd say, what the heck was that? Well, I just heard a snap. I was like, what the hell is that? But, I mean, I can try to see if I can get this thing to set up again. To set up straight. And I mean, now, I would face it towards the other way. But I don't know how well whoever them people are out there with their boat. I don't want them to be like, hey, don't film me, and I don't want to hear it. I don't want to get into some kind of bullstick. And so I'm just trying to son of a... Trying to stomp the ground in, folks, so that way I can try to get this tripod to sit and hold up. Okay, so I just put a rock down as a little bit of a weight. But as of right now, though, the bobber I have set up out there is still up. Nothing's touched yet. Now I'm about to go get into to one of the dough baits and see what happens with that. And again, to all the YouTubers out there, for those who have never gone fishing before or wanted to try to fish, just remember, the one concept is you gotta be patient. Gotta be patient, and and like I said, when you're when you're fishing off a bank, you're not gonna have a fish finder. You're not gonna have all this technology to help you find a fish when you're on the bank. So you have to pick your spot of, oh wait, there might be a catfish there, or there might be this fish here, or this fish there. You don't know. So bank fishermen have to make the guess on where they think the fish are gonna be at. But you also gotta watch out for an occasional turtle. And for those that have subscribed to my channel, y'all should know, y'all seen me reel in a turtle before. But you've also saw me reel in a pretty big size catfish last week. Where's the scissors? There we go. Yep, and here we go, folks. Here it is. This is where I'm gonna start off using off the bat. I'm gonna start using the magic bait, grasshopper and chicken blood to start off. And of course, now for anybody who's never used the chicken dough or the dough bait, grab you a couple of them, have you a nice treble hook, and you just squeeze it, mash it, roll it into a ball. And once you do that, take the treble hook, and there you go. Stick it on there, stick it through there, and just really, really, really mold this on good. Because if you don't have this molded on good, when you cast out, this son of a will sling off like nobody's business. And like I said, I'm still not seeing no action on the bobber. Okay, how the hell did I just do this? I have no idea how I just managed to get my line in such a tangle. But yeah, my line over here just got freaking tangled. Okay, how in the living hell did this line get like this? Oh, and any future subscribers that are Kansas City Chief fans, well, hey, I guess y'all didn't have y'all's refs to help bail your ass out because the Chargers beat you, beat your Chiefs down. Or I wouldn't say beat them down, but they beat them. I find it funny. Okay, good Lord Almighty, this line keeps getting tangled in spots and I don't know how. Wow, this is really starting to get me. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to spend the next 5 minutes on I gotta cut the line because somehow this damn line got so badly tangled and I don't know how. So I gotta cut the line. Okay, put this down right here. Alright. There we go. Alright. Alright now. Okay, folks. So, now. Damn, I better remember where I put that hook. I don't want to sit down on it by accident and have to run to a hospital because I was stupid. Oh, well, any which way, if I can't find that treble hook I just put down, I'll just have to put another one on. Now, when I'm fishing for the catfish, I put on the these little. Just had the scissors. Oh, I'm stepping on them. Gotta cut a little piece of line off for a minute. All right. But when I'm out catfishing, I use these little egg sinkers. And what I do here with the egg sinker, I stick it through the bottom right here, and it'll come out the other side. Then use grab. Then I I wrap it around my thumb, and then I do it again. Put it around my thumb. Then I do a second time around my thumb. Stick it through. Right there. And I do as much as I can. Then I take the line. I wrap it around like so. And there you go. I got the sinker on there. And boy, I think it's like a little humid out here today. And yes, I could not find the treble hook I had. Yes, I do not see where I put the treble hook at all. Well, it's all good because I still got plenty of treble hooks. And I'm about to open up my can of Monster energy drink. And I just saw a turtle head stick up about 25 feet out. But I'm still not seeing nothing being hit on the bobber yet, so nothing to do but wait for that to happen. There we go. I'm just making sure I wasn't stepping on the treble hook. Or that I don't have a damn treble hook sticking in my... Yeah. Alright. Alright, bag of other types of tow baits out here. Let's see, catfish hooks. Some culprit pumpkin seed worms. I've been trying to use those for about 2 weeks, but these damn bass don't seem to be going for it. No, in case I have uses for it. There we go. Now I already did like a little short video, showing, how to, tie on the hook on the, line. So really, if you see me do one type of hook, the treble hook's no different. You just kind of got to make sure you don't accidentally poke yourself when you're trying to twist this around. There we go. Got that hook on good and tight. Now just cut the tag end off. Oh, right. Now, there we go. Here's attempt number 2. Like I said, you gotta just mash this on, get this nice, good, molded onto the hook. Now, here's the hoping I get a catfish today. All right, now. I just gotta get this line good tight. Take this line here at the bottom. Put on the trigger. Now let's see what happens. All right. I'm gonna check on the bobber, see if or check on the bait, see if I even have any bait on here. Why, no I don't. Instead I got a damn stick on my line. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm being a klutz. Oh wow, yeah, these worms are so dead and so... Yeah, folks, the night crawlers are pretty much dead. They're pulling apart. They're so rotten. I can't even use them. So, yeah, 'cause these night crawlers, they're pretty bad rotten, and I can't even pull one without it ripping to shreds. But my YouTubers, I still have this crankbait I've not tried yet. And let's see. And of course, you know, I mean, it rained, so I might have some luck with this top water one. Lord knows I sure as hell haven't had luck for the past 3 days I've been trying to use it. And of course I got the spinner baits too, and the jig. And boy howdy, it is humid out here today. So okay, that bobber broke. That's okay. Oh, whoa, 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 something, oh folks, something's striking the automatic hook setter. Oh, please, come on, take that son of a, take that bait. Okay, folks. I'm going to Alright, so what I'm gonna do with this is on this pole I'm gonna go ahead and put the top water lure on, see if I can get lucky off of that. Okay, just thread the line through here. Thread the line through here. Alright. Let's flip open the face so I can, there we go. So I can do that, alright. Now what's interesting about this topwater bait is it's got three treble hooks on it. And yes, and sometimes the treble hooks, when you're trying to get this line nice, good and tight, son of a, and sometimes you can get poked with a hook. But I tie my lures the same way Then I tie my hooks. And see, look at that. Nice, good. Now this is ready. Yeah, what I'm doing here is while reeling in, I'm pulling back on it, making the bait kind of zigzag. Because this particular topwater lure, it resembles and it has the movements like a bluegill. Okay, something ain't right. Oh. I'm sitting going like, wait a minute, I just threw a topwater lure and it just started to sink. I'm like, what the crap was going on? Well, I can say I rather found out pretty quickly. Okay, I just threw that again and it just sank. Son of a monkey behind. Why does it keep doing that? This damn thing's not supposed to sink. Okay, what is wrong with this thing? Why is it keep getting caught on the bottom treble hook? Shit. Oh, what in the eye? Getting sweat in the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, seriously, a bass just jumped like not even 10 feet from me. Gotta say, folks, so far the bass don't seem to be too interested in the topwater lure. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and check on the bait I threw out here earlier. I probably don't have any bait on the hook. And I don't. I guarantee it. No, I do not. All right. Let's try this again. Here we go, just molding this on real quick, folks, and then I will cast out again. Son of a... There we go. There we go. Let the bait sink. And reel in the slack. Grab the line. Put it on the red trigger. Oh. And I mean, folks, it's not so much that it's hot out here today, but boy, it sure is heck humid. It is in fact humid. And here we go. I'm gonna see if I can at least try to attract a bass with this thing. Right now, they don't seem to be very interested. Yeah, they don't seem to be very interested in this bait. Yep. And as y'all know, yes, I do some chaw here and there. But I mean, aside from, like I said, you know, besides me trying to, educate, whether you're a first timer, barely started, or maybe even a few years into fishing, I like to give my advice, and I like to give some pointers on. I mean, because as long as I've been fishing, there's still a hell of a lot I don't know about. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff I don't know about fishing, or possibly stuff I don't to know how to do. I know how to use a crankbait. I know how to use a topwater. I mean, I somewhat know how to use a jig. But it is, when it comes to certain types of fishing, it can be one heck of a learning curve. I mean, I could come down here, say, Monday or Tuesday, and I could get a thing of night crawlers and fill up my minnow bucket that's in the back seat of my car and get a couple of dozen minnows and see which catches more, the worm or the minnow. Who knows? But, I mean, that's just what it is. And what it is, what it is. I mean, oh, thought something was pulling on this. I thought I was about to get that crap out the way. Just, folks, uno momento. I hope that thing don't get struck, but okay, good Lord Almighty. The bass keep jumping up. I'm throwing a top water, and they don't seem to want it. Damn. Sorry, folks, I'm trying not to get poked with these damn barbs of this bait. Now I'm gonna really sling the living crap out of this. Okay, I just heard a splash. I don't know where it was at. Oh, are you shitting me? Folks, this line just did what that green 25-pound line did. Alright, so I better pull this in. Wow. So, I do believe I'm gonna see about using the this little crankbait now. I just dropped the damn line. Yes, I just dropped the line. I just dropped it again. Okay, now I got my crankbait on. But for those that have never used a crankbait, what happens is when you toss it and you start reeling it in, this thing will start to imitate the swimming motion of a bluegill, shad, whatever it is that bass are wanting to get right now. Oh, I hope I can get this caught on my line. Trying to get this little gunk off the bait. Oh no. Oh man, I felt the tug on that one. Holy crap. I actually felt the tug when I casted that one out. And as I was bringing it in closer to the shore, I felt something pull, but it let go before I had a chance to really set the hook. Oh, man. Now, when I was throwing this out, as I was reeling it in, I was moving the pole out like this and reeling it in, moving out that way, and really trying to emulate the motion and the swimming of a bluegill. I'm doing like that, and then I'm just letting the slack go, and I'm going like this, going back and doing like this. Okay, folks, I'm gonna put this down for a minute. See, okay, ooh. I felt a little tug. I thought at the last second, I thought someone about to take off with this. I mean, even if I don't catch anything, it don't matter. I'm just out here having fun, doing what I love. And to a friend of mine that that I talk to when Center Strain 01 is doing his gaming streams, Angry Anubis. Yeah, man. Hey, any kind of advice you can give me, I will be more than gladly to take it to try to help boost my the channel up. Yeah, I think the one rule about the YouTube videos is I have to have at least 50 subscribers before I can go live while doing it. Instead of me having to sit there and turn on my camera and record and then upload the video. Oh man, I thought, oh God, something pulled at that. Before I had a chance to really. So on that note, I'm gonna give this about 5-6 minutes, see what happens. Okay. So far, there's still no luck on the crankbait yet. But hey, I don't give up. But the thing of it is, though, now, it actually might be because it's so cloudy you know, they can't really see the bait. That's a good possibility. I mean, there is that possibility that, hey, oh, something just pulled on this. Holy crap! And I miss getting it. Hopefully, it wasn't just some stupid turtle. But I mean, folks, when you see this video, why don't you? If y'all want me to use something different besides the dough bait, just leave a comment on my YouTube page. It does not matter. Hey, and I will definitely look into doing it. Oh, I think the people in that boat, what was that? I think they call it crappie, I think. Hold on, I'm gonna ask them real quick. Hey, was that a crappie? Yeah, was that a crappie you just caught?
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was. Even from this far distance, I said, oh wow, I think they caught a crappie. Nice. Well, I wish these catfish started biting. And ladies and gentlemen, I was actually right. They caught a crappie. And that was a pretty nice looking crappie from the as far distance as it was. That was a pretty good crappie. And no, that's another thing I like to catch. I like to catch crappie too. But hey, let me get back to let me go grab me a couple of dough baits here. Went ahead and grab me a couple of the grasshopper and chicken blood, and see. Now, the one dough bait I've not really tried is the night crawler dough bait. I don't know why, but I've not tried the night crawler dough bait. But you know, I mean, I'm out here trying to see if I can get a bass to go after the crankbait, which I need to get this little pine needle off the treble here. I mean, now I would try to walk away for a little bit, but knowing my luck, watch me walk away. I come back and I'm seeing my pole getting halfway pulled out into the water. Okay, get the pine needle off. Cause see now out here there's a bunch of fallen branches from pine trees. I mean shoot, out there's a pine tree out there that fell on the in the water. Let's see here. Oh wow, I can actually walk out over there now. Legs gotten so low I can actually walk out there. Okay, all right, folks. Hey, I'm gonna leave this right here for a bit. I'm gonna show you just how low this lake level has gotten out here. I mean, the lake level has really gotten low. I'm not so sure that the Allatoona Dam is opened up yet, but this part right here, normally I can't walk up to this point. But now look at this. Look at all this right here. I mean, I can actually walk all the way out to here. No, and honestly, I mean, look how rocky right here is. Look how rocky this area is. Yeah, and my pole that's on the automatic hook setter is still flat. It's not been pulled. The trigger has not been shot up. But walk any further out there, when you get to where that tree is that's on the ground or in the water, get that a couple of months and you'll be able to see the bridge over at the marina. Yes, give that time. And you'll be able to see the marina from that location. I mean, it's just that amazing of how low the level has gotten. I mean, heck, one time I may go out there. Now, I don't know how I'm going to put the tripod here up in all that rocky area. Damn it, I'm going to try. I think I got hung on the bottom. There is no I think, because I know I did. Oh man, I think I lost everything too. I think I lost my hook, and I think I lost my egg sinker. Yes, I did. And I don't think I have any more egg sinkers. I have to really look in the bag and see if I got at least one more. There's the thing of treble hooks. Some catfish nectar when I marinated some bait into it. Another thing of crawfish and chicken blood. Let's see, empty bag. Aha! Here we go. Here's the egg sinker. So, okay, I'm still in business. All right. Oh, howdy. I am so glad I still have some of those sinkers. Because if I didn't have any more of those sinkers, I was going to have to call it quits right there on the catfishing. But I mean, this is the size treble hooks I'm using. Now, that week when I caught that real good, nice size catfish, that catfish actually had all 3 barbs on 3 different parts in his mouth. So now, I'm gonna grab me a couple of the crawfish and chicken blood. I'm gonna try this one. See if I can get something to strike that. I mean, the crawfish and chicken blood's pretty good. I've caught my fair share of cats off of that. But nothing has compared to the day when I was out here and I had this wildcat chicken liver dough bait and I had it marinated into this. I gotta get more soon because I was almost out. I marinated that for about 12 hours And when I threw it out there, holy crap. I mean, the catfish were jumping all over it. I mean, they were going ape crazy over that. And of course, now I did also try this bag of this little cube-shaped bait, and well, I mean, it was called Catfish Pro, and it was a bait about like maybe that big, shaped like a cube. But the catfish would not touch it. I mean, they just refused to touch it. And it was supposed to give off a scent that's supposed to attract catfish from way far distance. Well, unfortunately, it did not do that. I mean, it just did not touch the bait at all. something kind of pulled on it, but didn't pull hard enough to really trigger anything. Yeah, wherever it was, boy, it pulled pretty good, but not good enough. It took my bait. You know, I'm gonna go for the bait that's in this bag. Now the one that's in one of the Ziploc bags, this is just straight up chicken blood. You know, I'm just exploring my options while out here. Now I'm just trying to see what, if anything, will, you know, bite and take the bait. You know, it's always good to keep your options open on what kind of dough bait. You know, the crawfish and chicken blood, I wouldn't get no luck. The crawfish and chicken blood, I wasn't getting really nothing. So now I'm just gonna see what the chicken blood bait does. You know, to see if that one will be the one where the fish pull on this hard enough to set the trigger. And possibly catch me a catfish. But now there are carp in this lake too. There's carp out here. And I met this Ukrainian couple, and they were using corn, and they were catching these pretty nice sized carp. Well, I'm about to say I'm done with trying the bass. I've been trying for a while. Now, see if I can get me a catfish before I head back to the house. Which I said, this video I'll probably have it going for at least another 22 minutes. See what happens. But I mean, now fishing on a Saturday, this is a very rare thing. Because usually Saturday I'm really busy. Yeah, see, we got a lot of boats out here. All right. Let's see, just make sure I don't have a turtle on there. Because sometimes the line can be perfectly straight and still, and you think, okay, nothing's biting it. Then when you reel it in, it turned out you accidentally hooked the dang turtle. Okay. Now, this dough bay I'm about to put on here is liver and cheese. I mean, I've had some on and off luck with it. I can't say it's been, holy crap, I'm catching them every time. No. No. No, 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 no. But I have caught something off it before. Okay. Now with that being said and done, I pulled the angler's mistake. I kept pulling on that to try to get the line to sink closer, and when I did that, I ended up getting my line wrapped around the reel in a position where it shouldn't be doing. So, just gotta see what happens. What I'm thinking about doing right now is I'm thinking about just using the hook setter as a pole holder. See if that if the rod will get pulled down, kind of thing. I mean, the wind's not blowing hard. There's not that much sun out today. You know, because it rained last night, that's why I tried to use that topwater bait for the bass. Now let's see what happens. I mean, just to see if the just to see if that rod gets yanked down. I mean, 'cause, I know for the past about close to 2.5 hours, I've been trying to catch me a nice bass or a catfish. The bass wouldn't touch that top water lure. The bass are not touching the crankbait out here I keep throwing out there. And the bass hadn't been touching the crankbait. But with the fisherman that I am, I don't give up. Oh, something pulled on that. Damn. About to try another one. Try another quick bait. Go. Let's see. Let's get this line nice and tight here. There we go. Okay, the line is kind of getting a tug or getting a little pull there, but I'm kind of wondering. Well, no, that's just the wind. That's just a little wind blowing. Something is kind of pulling on this. I missed him. I just missed it. Well, everybody, that's probably going to end it for me today. Unfortunately, today I couldn't catch anything. I couldn't get a bass off the top water lure. I couldn't get a bass to strike my crankbait. And I couldn't get the catfish to bite the dough bait. So I'm about to go ahead and start and just pack everything up and head back. But don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to Jason Fishing Videos. And until the next time I come out here to the lake, peace out, everybody.